Hi everyone, my name is Emily Betzold, and the career that I chose to profile today is just like a director of a preschool or running a preschool out of your own home. And so I talked to one of my friends who runs a preschool from her home, and I also talked to one of my high school teachers because in high school we had a class where you could teach preschoolers. There was about 20 kids, and there was one high school student for each kid, so it was a lot of fun. So there are quite a few examples of organizations that are like this. There's the Head Start program that a lot of people use, and then some local ones are like the BYU Idaho Child Labs that provide some schooling for preschool age children or toddlers. And then there's also one called the Goddard School for Early Childhood Development. So when I talked to my friend, she works from home, and so she has a smaller work environment. She has her whole house, so they can go upstairs or downstairs, and also they're able to play outside in the backyard and go to a park that's really close, so that's really nice. So she works Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 10 to 1, and she has about 6 students, and it's only her. She doesn't have any other aides or teachers to help. But another option instead of working from your home is to either rent or buy a facility or just a room that you can make into a preschool. That way you don't have to use your home. You can, paint the walls and get a bunch of new furniture so that the kids can have specific items at the preschool. So some typical stressors are obviously working with kids. That can be a stressful situation. Working with parents is also kind of stressful. Planning activities, field trips, but especially planning the curriculum is really stressful because there isn't really a set curriculum. If you're the director, if you're the teacher, you get to choose, and so finding out what works best for you and your students can be stressful. And also, if you want to do it by yourself and get all the money, that means that you don't have any help. So yeah, those are some stressors. Some typical benefits are really none. If you are the director, then you're using whatever money you make from the preschool to pay for your own benefits, to pay for health care, retirement, and other things. So the common job tasks for this job are just making sure the kids are safe and happy, and preparing the lessons and curriculum, as I said, activities, worksheets. My friend says she does a lot of cutting and pasting and laminating to do handouts to give to her students. So educational requirements, technically you just have to be a high school graduate, but the preferred, I'm sure, for parents, and maybe if you want to be a part of a Head Start program or something, is to have a bachelor's degree. And then different states require different child care regulations. Like, for example, there might be a certain student-to-child ratio or student-to-teacher ratio that is needed. You also have to apply for a business license in certain areas, and if you were to have a rented space, you'd have to apply for that as well. So the starting salary, it really depends on how big you want this to be, but I would say if this was your full-time job, the starting salary would be around $25,000 to $27,000 a year. But then the experience salary can be a lot bigger. I found closer to $60,000 a year. But yeah, that just depends on how big you want to grow it and how much time and effort and money you want to put into establishing that. So I got a lot of my information from my 2 resources, but also from the internet. So thanks for checking it out. Yeah, bye.